First things first, Alex Pereira. This one was a very impressive performance. We got to see him actually defend the takedowns. We got to see him in the clinch, and we got to see him actually show us some very crafty stuff. To be honest, when he was in the clinch and he was throwing those uppercuts from under his arm, I was just amazed. To be honest, I was not expecting that. But with that being said, the fight definitely went as I expected, as I predicted. I predicted these three fights that I'm going to be speaking about right now, and they went exactly as I expected. But the only one that wasn't as I fully predicted was the Song Yadong fight. I was expecting this one to be one of the ones that would go all the whole fight. You know what I mean? I was gonna say all 5 rounds, but I think it was all 3. But at this point, I forget how many rounds it even was. But with that being said, the fight was definitely super interesting. I was not expecting him to be able to knock out Marlon Moraes that quick. Marlon Moraes is a savage, so for you to be able to knock him out in the first round shows what type of level you are on. Obviously, people have done that before, but with that being said, I'm expecting that he has a very bright future. Not champion status like this next fighter I'm going to be talking about, but very, very good future. But that leads us right into Magomed Ankalaev versus Thiago Santos. This fight was very interesting, to be honest. Thiago Santos showed us that he can still do it. To be honest, everyone knows Thiago Santos is a savage, but people were really doubting Thiago in this fight. Thiago showed us that he's not to be doubted, and I thought he was actually going to finish him. When he dropped him, it looked like he was going to finish him, and everyone was predicting that Magomed was going to win this one. It was crazy odds that Magomed was going to win, and I was surprised. I was so surprised when he got dropped, but it shows you that anyone can get dropped, anyone can get caught in this high of a level, because these fighters are just super athletes. With that being said, I'm expecting Magomed to get the title shot against Glover. I'm expecting him to beat Glover. The reason why I expect him to beat Glover is because I expect him to go into the fight with a little more confidence than he did in this fight. You could tell in this fight, he knew that he had the upper hand. He was definitely the one applying the pressure, but he wasn't throwing a lot of shots. He literally threw like 5 shots in the first round. That's crazy. He connected all 5 of them, but 5 shots, this is 5 minutes. 5 shots is crazy. You know what I mean? But with that being said, he is a very calculated fighter. He knows when to step on the gas. He knows when it's time, and he's going to know when it's time against Glover, because Glover is a person who's definitely hittable, and we see what happens when Magomed hits you. It can be bad. So with that being said, I'm expecting him to beat Glover, and I'm really interested to see how Magomed would face up against Jon Jones now after this fight, because Thiago Santos actually put a beating on Jon Jones. I was very impressed with that fight. But this one right here, this fight card, was a stacked one. I wish I did predictions of all the fights, because I want to talk about them all, but I appreciate you for watching this one. If you enjoyed this one, definitely hit that subscribe button. I talk about weed education, strain reviews, and much more. I appreciate you for watching this. Definitely stay blessed.